And this is the pirate's main ship.
What the heck happened to Tron and Bond? They should have been back by now. Oh, those two. No, I told them they were in charge, so I won't worry. I'll let them take care of it themselves. Hey, look at the clock! It's almost time for my favorite show! I almost missed it!
Next story. City Hall was attacked by a mysterious group of assailants this afternoon, but their offensive was beaten back by an equally mysterious young boy, pictured here on screen.
I love his face.
What? What? Who the heck is that blue boy? So Bond was defeated, but what about Tron? This is a potential disaster! We could end up losing a lot of money on this one! Alright, it's obvious that I, Diesel Bond, will have to assume command. Who needs that key anyway? It might take some time, and it might take some money, but who cares? I'll use my ultimate digging machine, the Moral Wolf, to dig up the treasure myself. And I won't let any little blue boy get in my way either. Huh? Wait a sec. Bond's probably okay, but what about Tron?
Mission complete! Mega Man! You did it, Mega Man! Come on, let's go look for Gramps!
Mega Man! Roll! Sorry to give you a scare like that. Don't you worry, though. I'm as healthy as I ever was.
That's a relief. We were worried about you, Gramps.
With your help, we were able to keep those pirates from getting the key to the ruins. Thank you.
Amelia says she'll give us a digger's license as thanks for helping her. Now we'll be able to look for parts to fix the flutter.
I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do for you.
Excuse me? Your Honor, we got a new problem. Those pirates have started digging up the northern forest.
What? They weren't able to get the key, so they must be going after the treasure directly.
I'm amazed they'd go to that much trouble. Even if they are criminals, you've got to admire their persistence.
Who knows what will happen if they get their hands on the treasure? Inspector, I want you to arrest them immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and that was quite an adventure, fending off those pirates. And now we can get into more ruins to the south, so we should probably go up there. We're up north in the Closer Woods, which is where the pirates are now. We should probably give the inspector some backup. But I think before that, we need to do some digging.
Wait a minute, Mega Man. I'm going with you. Look, Mega Man. I fixed the car the junk shop owner gave us.
Hooray!
I may not have been able to get it fixed in time to help you before, but next time, you can count on me. There goes the inspector and his men off to get the pirates. I wonder if he'll be all right.
If they're using weapons like they did before, the inspector might have some trouble. Not to mention
that the pirates are likely to steal everything if they get there first.
well, I think I better go help them.
Be careful, Mega Man. I'll wait for you in the car. If you find some parts that you think might be useful, bring them back to me. I'll get them fixed up and attach them for you.
Right. See you later.
Alright, so even though they want us to go that way, we don't have to do that quite yet. I wonder if we can start... I don't think we can start donating to fix these places until after we deal with Teasel and his digging machine. But we can go into the car now. And we'll get an energy charge. Well, this would be a good time to save. Alright, so now the game is going to start to open up a bit more for us. So this is where we can change special weapons. We can only use one different weapon at a time, and we change them for here with roll. And we can also enhance all the various aspects of our special weapons: the range, the attack power, the energy, and the rapid. Some things, depending on the special weapons, can't be increased. Like the landmines, you cannot increase their range. And this car can also kind of drive us around. I think of it kind of like teleporting around the island, at least to places that we've been to so far. And we can use the walkie-talkie to have Roll come pick us up. So lots of things we can do. Let's go to item development. And this is a really nice feature. Roll will just take a look at all of our inventory and say if she wasn't able to make anything, or she was able to make something. Let's take a look at our special weapons. What do we have? The Splash Mine. And the normal arm. And you see all the slots that we have for our special weapons. We can enhance them. I don't really want to enhance them, and you can see how much they'll be enhanced as well. But like she said, it costs money for her to do that. So Splash Mine is not a something I want to enhance. Let's go back to the Cardon Forest, because the mayor told us that the ruins down here are now open for us to explore. So at this point we get a little bit more freedom with the game. We can go and explore places we've been to before, places we haven't been yet. We haven't been this way, so let's go this way. And we can go into some different ruins and find some different stuff. So let's go do that, because there is a certain special weapon I want to get before going on to the next part. There's other things we can find around here as well. I believe there's a certain flower we can pick up. I could be wrong on this, but I think there's a flower you can pick up and give it to Roll or the junk shop lady. Speaking of which, we should probably go back to the junk shop, see if they have new parts. Ah, here's some ruins we can go in. There's a couple different spots we can go into, so I'm going to be exploring both of those before we move on. We should have quite a decent... ow. quite a decent chunk of money. We'll see if the landmine catches them. No, they walked right around it. I walked into it. Come on, why can't you guys do that? I just showed you how it's done. That's not productive, Mega Man. No, it's going to explode on its own. So yeah, as you can see, landmine, not the most useful of weapons. Let's focus on the guy that's, you know, charging us and has the fireball attacks, shall we? I really don't like the targeting system in this game, and most of the time I end up not using it because of that reason, and because you can't move around and target something at the same time. So we have some treasures kind of up out of our reach on that upper ledge. That takes us back to where we were. So let's go someplace we have not been. This way. Oh, those little... I like those little flying things. They're kind of like, I guess you could call them suicide bombing birds. That's what we'll call them. Because that's essentially what they do. They try to get really close to you and explode, but they can give a giant blue refractor, they can give purple ones, or they can give green ones. Thank you for demonstrating all three. That is very helpful to me. Great for the purposes of the Let's Play. I love it when enemies cooperate. Oh, this is an interesting place. Again, I want to map this stuff out, just so I don't think that I haven't been somewhere, or if I can't get somewhere, I know where I need to get back to later. So this ramp takes us up here to this trap. So just be mindful not to do that. Those things hurt. Well, this guy's a problem. Don't... Oh. Can pick up a bunch of stuff. We can actually kill this thing. Ow, he takes a lot. Once you start fighting him, he's not that difficult. I'm going to kind of go around him here. Just give myself some space. As long as you're in the middle of when he fires his two arms off, you should be fine. Takes a lot of shots, which is why I don't typically battle this guy, but he's, like I said, he's in my way right now. Whew, look at all that stuff. A super large energy. One other small complaint I have is that the energy crystals do not last as long as I would prefer them to. But we'll map in the rest of this room. Is there really only that one exit? I guess so. There's no holes in the wall anywhere? I thought for sure there were holes in the wall in this area. Then again, it's been quite a number of years since I've last played this game, so my memory on some of these rooms, especially in this game, are a little bit fuzzy. And more of these dangerous things. I remember getting game overs by running into these things. I just like the enemies in these small passageways. It's always so cramped in here, and you never quite know where we're going. Now I'm under attack. By a lot of stuff. So we'll just fire at these things until they start going down. With some typical dodging maneuvers. The enemies aren't, most of them I should say, are not super challenging. Have more of a challenge collecting all the money they drop. As long as I get the... I don't mind missing out on the green ones. The green ones I believe are worth 100. Purple I believe is 300. Might be 400. I don't know. Blue is worth either 500 or 1,000. I think in this game it's 500. Green is worth 100. These small ones, they're either worth 50 or they're worth 10. They're not worth much. So I don't mind too much if I miss some of those. We have treasures in this room. We found quite an oddly specific amount of money, 2,280. I always like to destroy everything. At least my first time through a place. Check for holes in the wall because those are always important. Sometimes you'll find some really important and useful items by holes in the wall. But that's not the case here, so let's continue forward.